the craziest One Direction fans over the past 4 years. We have a really good list. We're going to break it down. But first thoughts, 5 words or less.
I made Liam Neeson art, so I get it.
Off direction.
Wonderful directions.
I'm wearing Gwen Stefani ring, so I get it. Free made it for me. Yeah.
Nice. Helping people with their obsessions.
Exactly. That's why we love you.
At a time.
And this is coming from the metro.com. Okay, so let's break down this list. So number 1 is a 47-year-old fan who spent 350 pounds, which is like 600 and...
high 600s.
High 600s, copying all of Harry Styles' tattoos, and then buying all the posters of him ever printed. What do you guys think about that?
Smart move. I think this is a great investment opportunity. What was the first on?
Tattoos and posters.
Tattoos, invest in your skin, sell that later. I don't know what that is, but I know that the posters, there's posters from long ago that are worth something.
Money. All right.
Problem with this is she has made so many holes from making out with the posters that I think that's going to devalue them in the long run. She's just like...
That is so
What I want to know,
wow.
I know we have to move on, but what I want to know about her, she's 47. Like, didn't she ever have like other fan obsessions growing up? Like, and why didn't she have those
That's interesting.
tattoos? Since now it's
Interesting.
Harry, it's really weird.
Yeah, that's a hairy situation.
It is.
Ooh.
Okay, the next one, the moment that all those tats were superseded by this woman's inking of Harry Styles' entire face.
Never looks good. Never does the face tattoo, seldom does the face tattoo work out for you.
Yeah. I know you and I.
You know, I disagree.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Brett.
I disagree.
What
I've
would
seen
you-
some face tattoos that work out plenty for me.
But for everyone that you've, what does that mean? What is that? Wait,
Yeah.
not
feels
on the
me.
face.
She
I'm talking
feels me.
tattoos on
yeah, we
faces.
like some
okay.
tattoos.
We're talking about Sarah.
I will also go venture to say that seldom does do tattoos on your face work out.
Let me tell you something. I disagree with you.
Girl, you are going crazy on the inside right now.
We gotta move on. The fan who tweeted the boys with "Follow me on Twitter or I'll break my dog's neck" with a pic of her pinning her chihuahua by its throat. Now it was a hoax, but really, I don't like that.
I don't like that at all.
Mama bear.
Not okay.
Wait, what about
2
this?
points for
You
2
got-
points for Christine. Okay, and
Not
every time
okay.
you jump like that, you're gonna get 2 points too.
it was
2 more
kind of
points for
funny.
Christine.
Late
Oh,
night.
2 more points for Christine. Okay, the next one, Bree. What do you think about this? That fan who nicked Liam Payne's boxers and wore them for the day. He tweeted, "Strangest way I've ever been woken up when you're in bed butt naked and someone is trying to force open your balcony. This is going to be a strange day. Somebody stole my boxers, so I'm embarrassed."
So wait, they took them off of him while
I
he was
know.
sleeping? Impossible. Or at least highly improbable.
That is so terrifying.
That's crazy.
I mean, I wake up without boxers on ever, most of the time, but it's
you went
usually
to
just
sleep.
me in the night having sex with a ghost.
That's a saucy ghost. Okay. But I like the fact that the culprit then tweeted, because the culprit ended up feeling really bad, and tweeted, "I feel terrible. I'm so upset. My mom doesn't know. I never meant to do anything bad. I'm so sorry." Okay.
So the whole process, she thought it was good. Oh, this makes good sense. I'll just take his underpants off and jump out the balcony.
Here's another one. The Niall obsessed fan who decided that she wanted to look like him. So she got braces just like him, even though she didn't need braces. And then also the whole reason, she said this on a documentary, she said, "The whole reason I got braces was because Niall got braces. I didn't really need braces, but I wanted them because they look good on him and because Niall had them."
You know, what, this is okay, because, you know, braces are so comfortable and painless.
I feel like she made that up.
You
I
do?
feel like she had braces
Yeah.
and was feeling ashamed about them. So she was like,
Is she
I just
British?
got them because I don't know.
Yeah, she is.
Odds are she needed braces.
I love it. I love it. Okay, and number 6, you know when that joint smoking video, remember that? We covered it here on Pop Trigger of Zayn and Luis. Well, when that came out, I guess the fans overreacted.
They tweeted like, "Oh, I'm gonna burn all my One Direction stuff."
Oh, God.
And then someone was like, "Don't burn all your One Direction stuff."
So
There's 2 sides to this debate.
Okay, so some fans got overreactive because they got caught smoking weed, okay?
It was like they
Smoke
smoked.
some weed.
Exactly.
Big deal.
And then some fans have threatened anyone who gets close to the band with death. Okay.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that I did see that one.
That one
Yeah.
made me laugh. I mean, it's terrible. Don't do that, like, ever. But it was really funny.
Number 9, the fan who thought it would be a brilliant idea to hide in a bin for 4 hours in a bid to get close to the band, and it didn't work. And then Zayn said they got busted. They hid in a bin and tried to come in the back entrance. Awkward.
Bin does not mean just like a nice compartment
It's a
that you put your
garbage
shoes. It's a trash can.
Yeah, trash
Yeah,
can.
garbage can.
Amazing.
Great idea.
For 4 hours, and then
What
it
if-
didn't work? At least
what
if
if-
it worked.
What if you see like a homeless person in a trash can? The whole reason they've been there for years, waiting for like new
catch
kids
a
to come by.
That's funny. And number 10, we're going to end on a lovely note. The moment in 2012 when a One Direction fan saved a fellow Directioner who was in the process of committing suicide. She announced on Twitter that she had taken a bunch of pills, and I guess the One Direction community, the fans, believed her, and so they did everything possible to get, her name was, I don't have it on, Taylor. They got Pray for Taylor trending, and then also got the police involved, and the police came to her place in Connecticut, and they found her, and she did take a bunch of pills, and they saved her. So.
That's great.
But don't do it, period. I mean, it's like, is it like a cry for attention from the fans? Because, or not from the fans, but from like the band, because then they're asking if, then you get copycats saying, if you don't follow me, Harry Styles, I'm going to commit suicide. It's not healthy. You can't
would
do
like to add
that.
it's not Harry Styles. It's a publicist handling Harry Styles stuff, so maybe that will temper the whole thing. And then also, what happened to Skin for One Direction? Did you see that?
No.
Well, I forget. Maybe it was with the pot story, but people, because they were seen with marijuana, then people somehow, I don't know the connection, started tweeting Skin for One Direction, which was just being naked.
Like show your boobies?
Yeah, show your boobies for One Direction trended. I'm not sure the causal
Did you look under the
connection,
hashtag to see
but
all the...
immediately,
Yeah, you did.
immediately, I was like Skin for One Direction, and you know, it was great. And I
Okay,
think
so
we all should do
like
Skin.
11.
Yeah.
No. These weren't 11-year-olds. The ones I saw were not 11-year-olds. These were like 18-year-olds, I'm sure. And if you're from Primetime Live or Dateline NBC, they were all of age.
Chris
And
Hansen.
I did not try to meet up with them. but-
Okay, what artist or celebrity actor would any of us consider doing something? I mean, come on, I held up a sparkly sign for Gwen Stefani to get on stage with her. So I fall into this category.
No, that's tame. Come on.
Okay, good. But I mean, that shows some fangirl-esque. So do we have any fangirl, fanboy moments?
I don't know. Like I did make a Liam Neeson art.
Yeah, you did.
I covered his face.
Did you kiss it?
Oh, I kiss it every day.
Did you rub your boobs on it?
Yeah, I motorboat him.
I was at an Iggy Pop show, and that was right up, right up in the pit. So that actually had my Iggy Pop moment. Love you, Iggy Pop.
I know. He watches Pop Sugar too.
Yeah.
Brett, what about you?
No, I don't get that excited about
Really
that.
hot, like the chick from the Blurred Lines video. If she was like at a grocery
like,
store, what would you do? What would
Take
you
my
do?
pants off. But I think that's very reasonable, and I wouldn't do it in like the frozen food section. I do it in an acceptable one, like the one with all the kitchenware.
I love Gary Oldman.
Yeah,
Daniel
me too.
Craig, Gary Oldman.
Do you like Liam Neeson like she does?
I do. He's got really big, manly hands. I mean,
Okay, do your Liam voice. Take us out in your Liam voice.